Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Man, that's quite a mouthful. Also, we are playing as Marauder, in case anyone was curious or confused. A Marauder I made last time, actually. Chizu Sakuragi. So, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it, actually. So, let's, get on with it then. Alright, so we attuned to the Aetheryte last time. And if I remember correctly, yep. Okay, cool. So everything is set and ready to go. So let's head over to the Marauders Guild, I think, is what I'm doing here. Except there's this person. Suspiciously sober? Okay, well, let's do this quest. He's telling me that something is disturbing news, but I'm not entirely sure what he's talking about. Alright, well, that happened, I suppose. Oh, this guy is part of our story quest. He's gonna give us an overview of, I almost called it the free market because Maple Story. No, this place is the what do we call this place? I think it's just called the marketplace, actually. In Limsa Laminsa, it's called the Hawker's Alley. Here you can find pretty much anything you need, especially from the market board, which I'll be showing off much later. It's not really going to be pertinent until we're level 50, really. So there's no reason for me to actually look at it. There is Fidbadib, though. Oh wait, Fridwib. Yes, Fridwib. That's a name. That's a name that is a thing. Also, if I'm going too fast, you're probably going to have to pause, because I kind of want to get through this sometime this century. So anyway, let's head to the Marauders Guild. Also, just like how there was a huge Aetheryte in the center of the place, there are also many Aethernet shards. You can attune to these, and attuning to all of them in any home city will, you know, it's a good idea, because it allows not only quick travel, which is free, and also, Aethernet, but we don't need any of those tutorials. In fact, can I turn those tutorials off? That would be nice. Also, I've got a sound delay in my headphones, so that's pretty awesome. You know what? I'm going to unplug my headphones because it's just gonna confuse me with the sound delay, and especially for things like, many things later in the game, I will kind of need some reliable audio. This pause brought to you by my lost soundbar remote. It keeps getting eaten by my couch. Alright, turn that up a bit. Okay, cool. That was the lock-on feature that I just did. It's very useless, but you can lock on to things that you're targeting with L3. And, I mean, you know, you can move around it, and you don't have to move the camera around a lot, but, yeah, that happens. See how I'm, like, backpedaling there? It's very slow compared to Legacy movement, which is the movement that is standard on controllers, whereas standard movement is just standard with keyboard and mouse. I always use Legacy even on keyboard and mouse because that backpedal will kill you in most fights. So I'd recommend Legacy mode, honestly. There's really no reason not to. No one on my free company is on right now, so I can't really ask them to invite me. But it would be there. Also, wish I could get that mouse pointer off the screen. There you go. Out of sight, out of mind. Alright, let's see now. Well, there's another Aethernet shard down here, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Because this is Fisherman's Bottom. Here you can find the Fisher people guild, but we can't really talk to them at all until later. So let's bring up our map. You do that by pressing square. And I gotta get it to the upper decks, okay. That kind of figured, really. So let's head on up there. Just running around a very empty Limsa because it is nighttime. Also, you can see that, and I meant that like in real life because you can see my local time. It says 2:42 in the morning. Should be sleeping, but I am obviously not. There are people here. There is also a summoning bell. We can't do anything with that until I think I'm level 20 or something. So we'll just ignore it for now. We'll grab this Aethernet shard though. This is also the Arcanist Guild. Remember where this is for later, because we will be coming back here. No? Okay. I thought when it said event canceled it meant that... Huh, okay. That was friggin' weird. I meant to do that. Nope. I'm going the wrong way now. Wait, what? How did I get over here, though? So, Limsa is one of the places that I get lost a lot. The other being Ul'dah, because I'm so familiar with Gridania. You know, having started as an archer and a bard and stuff. And also the other class I use, which is Dragoon now, that's still in Gridania, so I'm still very familiar with it. Oh, okay. You gotta go this way. That thing, to select that with the touchpad as opposed to the other thing, the select button on the PS3, kind of awkward, but I suppose it just takes some getting used to. So we will continue on. Also looking at my computer screen to see how much audio I'm getting. Not bad, not bad, though I will definitely need to enhance it. Alright, so I just totally passed by an Aethernet shard. But we are heading towards the Marauders Guild, aka the Coral Tower, which speculation is that this is also where the new class coming out, the Ninja, will be stationed. That's actually on July 8th, so that's pretty soon from now. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot more to say about that until they actually release Ninja, and I might show that off, I don't know. Don't really have any reason to. Just tune to this Aetherite, and away we go. This is the Marauders Guild. We'll be spending quite a bit of time here. That's the Guildmaster, but we're not talking to him. We're talking to the Receptionist. That makes sense. Because he tells us about the Marauders Guild. We swing axes and we tank, and it's all good fun. Except at low levels where it's not so much. And then he tells us a bunch of stuff, and it's great, and cutthroats and stuff. And then you just talk to him again. And we get the quest of the Way of the Marauder. Even though we are a Marauder, technically, already. Because I have an axe. And I even have heavy swing. But, details. Details. So let's talk to the Guildmaster. Because we do need to do that eventually to learn any class skills. Or at least quest skills. Also, this thing around my neck feels like it's choking me. Overwhelm. Almost like overpower. Am I prepared for carnage? Heck yeah. I mean, just look at my face. It's all purple. And, like, there are lines and stuff. It's great. Alright. So our very first task as a marauder is to go and kill some rats and lambs. So we'll actually have some combat in this video. Isn't that great? Also, how long have I been recording? About 10 minutes. Good. Good. Oh, that's right. I can't teleport to the gates yet. So one of the advantages and bonuses, I suppose is another word for it, to attuning to all the Aetheryte in one town is that you can teleport straight to a gate. Any of the gates out of that particular city. And that's pretty nice, because then I don't have to do this thing where I'm just running place to place. Also, sprint. Sprint is a thing. Sprint uses all of your TP, so when used in battle, only a good idea if you're a casting class, like a black mage, or a scholar, or a healer of some kind, or a summoner. That's all of them. Scholar and white mage. Yeah. You know, if you're any of those, then, yeah, it's good. Because they don't use TP, they use MP. For every other class in the game, you use TP to use any actions, and draining all of it in the middle of a battle is pretty much a bad idea. And you will probably kill yourself. He has a new quest, but only when we're level 4. So I guess we'll just head out and slice some rats, shall we? Something tells me I'm quite confused, actually. Do I need to go to middle of Nosha? Okay, so that's actually... Wait, what? I want to look at the lower level. I'm pretty confused, I'm not gonna lie. That's east and west Lenosha. Ah. Yeah. So I need to go back to the Aetheryte Plaza. Okay. Well, now I can show you how this thing works. So when you're attuned to an Aetheryte, you just go down... Oh, I never attuned to this one, did I? Or Aetheryte Shard, I should say. Just go down to the Aetheryte Shard as such. Also, let me look at the quest. Outskirts of Limsa. That doesn't tell me where exactly. Middle, okay. That's what I thought. So you just attune to this Aethernet shard, and that's almost all of them in Limsa, but not quite. We still need the Bulwark Hall, I think. Oh no, that was all of them. So we can get the teleport out directly to the Zephyr and the Tempest Gate. So we'll choose Zephyr and away we go. Our first new area, Middle of Nosha. This is, well, I mean, this is the beginning place, and that's a whole bunch of stuff about battle, but I'm going to tell you all that stuff, you know, by telling you this stuff. So, you... Excuse me. So you target enemies with X, draw your weapon, and now you have one attack at level 1. Also, those people have level 50 mounts. They're pretty cool. We'll get those later. Anyway, just walk up to your enemy and wail on it, pretty much. Just keep hitting your action over and over until it is dead. And then it gives us a tutorial about experience points. Experience points is very much, you know, RPG. It's experience points. It's nothing you have never seen before if you've played any RPG in your life. Experience points allow you to level up. Leveling up, you become stronger and you learn new skills, and it's pretty great. Also, lots of skills, lots of what do you call them? The I want to put that down there. Yeah. That's a cooldown. Anyway, the quests, yes, they're level locked. So like that one quest that we need to do to advance the main story, need to be level 4. How do we get to level 4? Well, we kill things. It's pretty simple. Now we just got a new skill for hitting level 2 as a Marauder, which means I actually just leveled up. It's pretty good, awesome. but it's called Foresight. Activating Foresight increases your defense. I might be able to show that right there. Defense increase. Well, actually, it'd be probably even easier if I did it like, is there an easy way to get to the character screen? Probably not. Whoa, okay, that was the thing. Oh, right there. Yep, okay. Also, you can see we have some armor, if you want to call it that. It's mostly just clothes and a crappy axe. But, you know, all things in due time. We also have currency. Ah, they're not there until you hit level 50. That's interesting. All of your classes, your profile, resistances, of which we have none, and our attributes. Main attribute of a tank, a marauder slash warrior slash paladin slash gladiator, is vitality. Always increase this every chance you get. If you don't, well, you're not doing it right. That's pretty much plain and simple. Alright, actions and traits. Because it increases your max HP. Having more HP as a tank, pretty good idea, considering you're a sponge of damage and you take all the hits. Skull Sunder is pretty cool. Alright, so that's Heavy Swing. It delivers an attack with the potency of 150. Pretty average as far as attacks go. Foresight increases your defense by 20%. And there are also traits that you get. Enhanced Foresight shortens the recast time to 90 seconds, so you can pop it a lot more often, as opposed to the original recast, which I assume is 2 minutes. Yep. So there's that. We also have an additional skill, but we don't have any other classes, so don't worry about that for now. Yeah, as you can see, different levels give you different traits and different abilities. I will show you each as we unlock them. For now, we still only have one attack, but we have Foresight in case, you know, I panic and run into like that level 12 Gabu. Except he'll kill us in one shot, probably. I know, they're called Goobus. Excuse me. Gotta use their correct name and stuff. So anyway, yeah, there's not a whole lot to do at this low level. You run around and you hit X a lot. Holding R2 brings up these abilities, holding L2 brings up those abilities. Pretty simple. Alright. Now we've got a level 3 enemy we need to take on, but we can do it at level 2. It's not too big a deal. Also note how those things, like, they have a little blue person icon next to their name. This thing that I'm standing on right now and jumping. You jump by pressing triangle. It's not terribly useful, but in some places you actually need it, like 1000 most. Yeah, you know. That blue symbol means that they're non-aggressive. So, they won't attack you until you attack them. Ugh, we missed. Our accuracy is pretty amazing right now, I bet, isn't it? 57. Give you an idea, my Dragoon has 530 something accuracy. So, yeah. We've got quite a ways to go. Also, probably doesn't help that we're one level below these things. And you just keep swinging your axe, eventually it'll die. And nope, we didn't hit level 3 yet. Awesome. Okay. And then I'm gonna probably have to come back out here and slay a bunch more because, well, I mean, we could do some questing. I don't see any problem with that, I suppose. Considering we haven't unlocked the other thing that allows you to level up a little bit faster. We also picked up items. Anytime you slay an enemy, you have a chance of picking up an item. If we go down here, you can see all the items we've collected. Like 10 grade 1 ooh, that's not bad. Dark Meadows are for assimilating and materia, and we'll not be getting into that probably in this LP ever, actually. But you know, mutton loin. It's a mutton loin. It's meat. And then there's mutton loin with the little wing symbol. At least I've always thought of it as a wing. But basically, that's the high quality symbol. Basically, it's a better crafting material. It works the same as the normal quality, but it allows you to get a high quality product easier. So, maybe I'll show off crafting one day, but probably as its own separate guide thing. Not going to muddle it with warrior because there's no real reason to craft anything as a warrior. This is your chocobo keep. You should talk to him. Because oh, you need to be level 10. Well, okay, we'll talk about them when we hit level 10. Yeah, we've hit level 3. All abilities that I can think of off the top of my head, except for at 15 and 25 and so on and so forth. All of those abilities are unlocked every 2 levels, or at the very least, a divisible of 2. So levels 3, 5, any odd numbers, they're not terribly great. We can register this as a favorite location. Gonna do that, because that allows you to use return. Also, I think I actually did that. I already explained it, but no. Favorite destination, home point are 2 different things. I'll talk about favorite destinations when we have more than one. For now, let's, this touchpad thing is going to be the death of me. Alright, let's head to the Marauders Guild, where we can turn in our one quest that we have, and I'd say that pretty much would do it, except for the fact that that would be the most boring episode ever. So you know what, screw it, I'll go for a whole hour with this episode. Why not? Because it doesn't give me a whole lot to upload, that's why. Oh well, I've been starting to get back into the swing of things when it comes to recording, so don't really have to worry too much about that. So yeah, we'll make this an hour episode. Why not? Alright, so let's head back to Middle Lenosha, because guess what? There's not a whole lot to do until you hit level 4. So we're going to be working towards level 4 now. Because I forgot to show it, but his next quest is not unlocked until level 5. So you can see now that we have started the Marauder quest, and we are now officially Marauders. We have gained the hunting log. This hunting log has a whole bunch of monsters you can kill in it, and doing so rewards you with experience for killing them. So it's a little bit of a faster way to level up. Man, this touchpad really will be the death of me. Maybe there's a way I can like kind of disable it, but not like all the way. I don't want to completely disable it, but I don't want it on all the time either. Like especially when I'm in the middle of trying to fight and tank stuff. So anyway, as soon as I kill that third wharf rat you see over there, you'll see how the hunting log works. Just a couple of heavy swings. Ooh, critical hit. Oh yeah, anytime numbers come up in bold, it's critical hit. That little animation tells you, and also the thing that says entry complete and all that, tells you that you did something in your hunting log. Good job. Anyway, now we gotta kill some level 2s. Oh, there were level 2 versions of these monsters hanging around the whole time. That's silly. Anyway, so when a number comes up huge and bold, it means that you got a critical hit. Good job. You know, critical hits, they do more damage, and that's pretty much it. It's random chance. You can increase that chance with higher critical hit rate, like armor and accessories, but that's pretty much it. It's not much more than that. What's my hunting log say? Aurelias. Okay. Can you find Aurelias in Middle Lenosha? That's the true question. Nope, they're in lower. But these are middle, but those are also level 6 enemies. So, yeah, we'll show off lower Lenosha. Why not? Alright, so let's run back. Feel free to use sprint outside of battle because your TP regains itself 100 at a time. During battle, not so much. You only get like, what, 20? No, 30. No, 60. Just keep throwing out numbers until I'm sure I'm right. But no, it's 60 TP every tick, like bing, right there. That would have been 60 TP instead of 100. And that 40 TP difference you'd think wouldn't make a whole lot of difference. But it really does. Really does. Also, I noticed that on the Aetheryte it now says where the gate leads you to. As opposed to before when it just said Zephyr and Tempest and I'd get them mixed up all the time. So thank you, Square, for that. It's very helpful. Alright, let's run. Running along here will net us an Aurelia. So we're doing some hunting log stuff today, peoples. Also the Fate system. I'll show off a Fate. So, Fates are random quests, I guess you could call them. There's also no one else doing this one. But you can see that this one requires us to kill a bunch of monsters. That's what that symbol means. There's also a symbol that looks like an angry face. That's a boss fate, where you have to kill a boss guy before he kills you. And there's also the one other kind that, like, I never do. But it's like a defend your tower kind, or defend your tower. Tower defense kind of fate. Where it's like you have a thing that you need to protect, or, you know, if they die then you fail. And that's pretty much it. You fail. So those are really annoying to do. These fates are pretty easy, you know, the ones where you have to just kill a whole bunch of enemies, because, oh, we have a combo now. So, we have a melee-oriented class, but let me finish my thing about fates. So, oh, well, actually, I pretty much did, you know. These are easy to complete. I bet you, no, he's using a carbuncle, so he is actually not that high level. But anyway, so melee classes, such as Marauder, Paladin, Dragoon, Monk. Well, Monk is a kind of different style of combos, but basically we have a combo system. Now, when I use Heavy Swing, you can see Skull Sunder there is all like, it has this yellow box thing that rotates around it. That means that it is now a combo, and when you use it as a combo, sometimes it does additional effects, but all the time it will do more damage, and that's always a good thing. So when you're a DPS, or a melee DPS, or a melee class, I guess, because tanks do it too, combos are pretty much essential to your rotation. Rotation just being a fancy way of saying I'm using Heavy Swing and then I use Skull Sunder and then I alternate back and forth between those until we learn way more attacks. And it becomes actually kind of interesting. Until then, you know, we at least have a second attack so we can stop using Heavy Swing over and over and over again. We're also level 4, as you can notice, and we're probably about to be level 5 as soon as I finish this Fate, because not only are the Fate monsters actually pretty good experience, but the Fate itself, as you can see, is level 4. So we need to kill a couple more cane toads now. Yeah, we totally do. Okay, awesome. You want to spawn them sometime for me, game? Be nice. Any second now. Oh, there's one over there. That's why. Just Skull Sunder him apart. See if that Arcanist is maybe gonna help me out here. Or just stand there. Yeah, it's all good. Oh no, I turned off animations, so I can't tell if he's helping or not. You know what? I'm gonna turn animations back on, because there's no real point in not having them on until I'm in really, really high level dungeons, though I'm gonna need to turn them back off later. No, I'm on show all, so you didn't help me at all. Thanks, guy. And you can see now that gained us like tons and tons of both gil, which is money. You can see it on the bottom right corner there. And the other thing. I just got paralyzed. Dang it. which is experience. Yeah, it gives you experience too. It does give you a third thing, but we don't have that third thing yet, so we're not gonna worry about that third thing. Now you can see that this enemy has an AoE effect, or area of effect attack. Let's stop attacking him for a second. Alright, this little orange square, which used to just be a plain red box, so they've made it a lot more visible these days. Basically is the area that the enemy is going to attack. So stepping out of that area, generally a good idea. Unless, you know, you're trying to get hit by it for some reason or another. But I can only think of like one thing that applies to, and that's not an area of effect attack. So, yeah. Avoiding those, always a good idea though. We just hit level 5 as a Marauder, by the way. So, we could do the normal class quest. Also, I'm going to use Return. But, I mean, you know... You know what? Nah. We're going to do the next Marauder quest. That one main quest, it's not going anywhere. So, let's head to the... Oh, that's right. They changed all the names of everything. It used to be called the Coral Tower, and that's why I was confused. But let's head to the Marauders Guild and pick up our new quest. From Wernzun. Or something like that. Doing this quest will net us a new weapon, so that's the main reason I kind of want to do it. I skipped through that way too fast for anybody to even try and read it, and I apologize for that. Alright, let's head out to the Aetheryte Plaza. If you're wondering what that noise is, you probably shouldn't. Okay, where the heck is the freaking Adventurers Guild? I think... Oh, no. That's right. This is one of the ones that it's not actually near the plaza. It's, at the Aft Castle. Yeah. Which they might as well just have renamed to the Adventurers Guild, but whatever. That's the Aft Castle over there. It's pretty important, actually. Remember where that is for later. Until then, I'm going to make everybody dizzy. And, what level are you? Just because I'm curious. You're a level 50. Let's examine you. This person is a summoner. They have their relic weapon and some decent armor, including the level 100 gloves. Nice. No high elegant though, unless that's what that is. No, that's just an astral bracelet. So, his accessories suck. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk to Bateron, who will give us new shoes. That's always nice. We are a Disciple of War. That's what a Marauder is. Though, eventually we'll be gaining tank-specific equipment, and that will be pretty good. Not usually until like level 15 though, when you can go into an actual dungeon, and that's where things get fun. Until then, though, we gotta work our way to that, so... Oh, I switched this to Eorzea time somehow. I'd like to switch that back to local time if I could. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna play until like 3:30. Sounds like a good arbitrary time, right? Anyway, we can go to Summerford Farms now, but first we need to speak to Broenbar, who is actually at the frickin' Marauders Guild. Whoops! This is what happens when you don't read things, people. Alright, so. But yeah, we start with humble beginnings, but that's just like any good RPG. Eventually, things will get grandiose, and we have to kill giant monsters, and summons, and it'll be great. But we gotta work our way to that, of course. We can't just dive right in. Alright, so Broenbar, and this took me a while, but he's downstairs here in this door. So just take the stairs, use sprint again. Gotta try and remember that that's there, otherwise, you know, things will feel like they're moving in slow motion sometimes. Me. This guy's name is Broenbar. He's gonna teach us how to swing an axe and stuff. So now we can go to talk to Rotgeim, who is in... Aiming this thing is quite a thing, let me tell you. He's in Middle Enosia. So is Summerford Farms, if I do remember correctly. Yep, cool. So we're going to Middle Enosia one way or the other. So let us just travel to the Zephyr Gate. Make things a little faster here, you know. I remember this taking me a lot longer. That's because I actually read everything really carefully. And also there are tons of fates around. And I could do them, but nah. Just slow everything down at this point. I've shown what a fate looks like. One day I'll do a boss fate to show you guys what that looks like too. And maybe I'll do a defend tower defense, but I don't really wanna. Not gonna lie. So this is a puck hatchling. It's a, you know, he's a guy. He's there. Hunting logs for more than just experience. So keep that in mind, and I would do them all as you progress. Unlike I did with my archer. Never did them. So now I've got a ton of like blank spaces all up in my hunting log, and it annoys the crap out of me. And one day I'm gonna sit down and do them, but I'm also really lazy. Anyway, we've got a tiny Mandragora here, so let's kill it. It's got that weird... Oh, I almost forgot to mention, but that... You know an enemy's in your hunting log because it'll have this weird, like, semi-circle thingy above its head, the yellow thing? You can see it, I'm sure. It's that thing? Yeah. Thankfully, I'm small enough that I can show you that without anything getting in the way, I suppose. But yeah, Lalafell tanks, pretty entertaining, let me tell you. My guild leader is actually now a Lalafell tank, if I think about it. Or FC leader, you know. I call it guild because it's a guild in every other game, and it's called Free Company in this game because it's different, I guess. But, is that all? Sweet. Okay. We also got a chain bonus. Not entirely sure how those work, I'm not gonna lie. Because, I think it's a random chance when you kill an enemy, and then once you do, every enemy after that will always increase the chain. And the chain, I know, at least increases the amount of experience you get every enemy. Like, you can see that it says down there, plus 75%. Right here? Yeah. This thing down here in the bottom left corner. I almost forgot I have a kind of a mouse pointer to show you guys that. But, whoops. Right there. Okay. And then plus 70%, and then plus 60, so it increased every time I killed one. So, yeah. Also, running down here because I realized this is where Rotgeim is. So we're gonna talk to him. We can also take it to the streams. Kill a bunch of pugils, but I don't really want to do that right now. Alright. We gotta find some rocks. You can see that... Also, I should have probably mentioned this, but whenever you are in the middle of a quest, sometimes there will be a red circle here. That circle shows you the range that things can be in. So let's pull out our weapon, target the rock, and hit it with a good old heavy swing. You can see our quest objective there says to use heavy swing to destroy these solid rocks. So that is what I am trying to do, but it's kind of hard to unsheath your weapon when you're focusing on rocks. Also B-Cloud, kind of want to kill him. So we're gonna do that. B-Clouds, thankfully, are not like temple bees and honeybees and hornets and all sorts of fun enemies that can sting you to death. And I mean quite literally to death. But, you know, we'll meet up with those guys later. Hopefully I don't have to deal with stinging, at least in Karn. Ugh, missed the Skull Sunder. I hate it when that happens. Okay. Just use that heavy swing on that rock. I did see a bee cloud near rock guy. There it is. This is where Tomahawk would come in handy to get him away from those pugils, because I don't want to do the fate at the same time. Also, now's a good time to pop Foresight, because why the heck not? You have it, might as well use it. Otherwise, it's just sitting there rotting and going to waste. Alright, perfect. Also, I should show Skull Sunder off. There's a lot of things to show in this game, so I apologize in advance for what may seem like me being completely scatterbrained. Alright, so this is Skull Sunder. It delivers an attack with a potency of 100 and increases enmity. Enmity is another word for hate, or aggro. It won't really come into play until we get into a party. So, I'm not going to explain it right now, but just keep it in mind. Alright, now we can use Skull Sunder on these rocks. Interestingly enough, used to think you had to use your combo on it. So heavy swing and then Skull Sunder. Nah, you can just hit it with a Skull Sunder and then it explodes. So, run up to it, and boom. So now we gotta use our Skull Sunder attack to, whoops. Pull out your weapon, aim, fire. Rinse, repeat. Oh, there's a level 4 version of the bee cloud? Are you serious? Alright, well, let's go. Oh, I thought I aggroed the puck hatchling for a second. Alright. Also, fade enemies by default, when they have that weird purple symbol next to their name, they're automatically aggressive. So, be careful around them if you're near fate monsters that will kick your butt. Because, yeah, I mean, they'll kick your butt. So, you can see we're a natural. And we can go to the Axe Master at the Marauders Guild, and he'll A, give us our axe, and B, he'll tell us of something harder or something like that. I wasn't quite paying attention. Also, it's almost 3 and it's after 3 in the morning, actually. So, a little, you know, confusion should be allowed in my case. Just throwing that out there. Alright. We're halfway through the first Marauder log. The only other thing we need to kill is a wild dodo. Oh, we killed the tiny Mantragora. Oh, bogeys. I know exactly where those are. They're level 8 though, so we don't want to fight them yet. Oh my goodness gracious, stop opening things. I wonder how... If anyone knows any tips and tricks to not activate the touchpad every 3 seconds on the PS4, please let me know, because I'm kind of tired of doing that. Anyway, we need to speak to Stalrin. There's the name for you. At Summerford Farms. Guess where we are? We're at Summerford Farms, in case you didn't get that. But, need to find him. He's around here somewhere. Sure of it. Maybe. Possibly. There you are. Alright. Talk to him. And it initiates a cutscene. Where he asks us if that is indeed our name, which it is. So... okay. Used to be a pirate. Oh, hey. Summerford Farms. It has an aetheryte. We should attune to it. Anytime you hit a new outpost or city or anything like that in the world, it's very easy to tell if they have an aetheryte because it'll be very, very blatant on the map. It's a huge, like, crystal symbol. I'll show you here in a second. We're giving that guy the evil eye. But the evil eye from a Lullaby is just kind of adorable. Ooh, yes. Thank you for the shoes, buddy. So, equipping things. Goes through our armor chest. Also, we just learned Fracture. I kind of want to put it not there because it's a dot. So let's go... Well, I mean, where else would I put it? Yeah. Trust me, I have a plan. I have a plan, dear viewers. Actually, no. I have a better plan. That involves doing that. There. All of our cooldowns will be on the left, all of our attacks will be on the right. At least for now, as long as that is capable of working. Anyway, let's attune to this Aetheryte. And now doing so allows us to teleport, which this tells us. It's a thing. It also... Oh man, please stop doing that. Alright. Let's do that to get back to where I was. Okay, cool. Now we can use the teleport ability to teleport between two different places. And you can see the star there. That means it's a favored destination. Favored destinations, you can see it cost 100 originally. If we register it as favored, it now costs half. So it's pretty good for places you teleport to a lot, like say your home city and certain places later in the game. But we don't have to worry about those at the moment. So, and you can have 3 favored destinations at once. So that's pretty much everything we gotta cover. Oh, yeah, the map. So if you zoom in here, that is the Aetheryte thing, and that'll tell you, oh, it also tells you how much it costs. I didn't know that. But it tells you that there's an Aetheryte here. And if we zoomed out, there would also be more Aetheryte crystals on the map somewhere, except for the fact that this is the only place with an Aetheryte in it. So, return is free. We're going to use return as opposed to teleport because it's free. But it does have a 30-minute cooldown, so keep that in mind. Alright. Yeah, head back to the Marauder's Guild. Oh, wait. I needed to accept a quest from that guy, didn't I? Well, now's a good... It's a good way to show, you know, just how useful that thing is, especially in the early game when we have almost no money. Yeah, I'd say it has. Oh, we actually have to do a thing? Crap. Oh, we have to speak to Solwicub, who is downstairs just like the other guy is. Awesome. Let's head down. I love how Lullavel's run. It's so freaking adorable. Okay. Just head on down here and talk to... Oh, you're the conjurer lady. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget my axe. For some reason, it tells us how to interact with stuff here, even though there's nothing to interact with. So I'm not sure what the heck it's talking about. But, there's a megalocrab nest in Lorna Lenosha that we should investigate. And we'll go ahead and do that now, and then I think that will be good for today. We've made good progress. We've hit level 6, which is a lot more than I expected to do tonight. And, we're about to do the level 5 Marauder quest, so all is good in the world. You can see the orange arrow on the minimap up there, and now the orange circle that I talked about earlier, so you can tell that we are going in the correct... Oh, right. Almost forgot. I thought I disabled that. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, control settings. Oh, skip both of those. Trust me, you want to do that. Well, unless you like watching cutscenes all the time, I suppose. Fully zoomed in. It's not what I was looking for, though, but I do still want to apply it. I mean, if I do that, that just confuses everything. Oh, wait. That's it. No. Wait, this is a target ring. Never turn that on. That would be so annoying. Automatically face target when using action. Yeah, I would always do that. Enable auto target when no target is specified. This is filters, which I had to mess around with to get to where I am now. Character, which shows auto sheath and affects wall motion and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe there is no way to turn off that auto run. I can't figure it out. Well, either way, I'm running out of time, so let's... Oh god, you call that a toad again? Yeah, I'm not gonna do this fate twice in a row. So. Trust me, we're gonna be doing that fate a lot in the future, but not right now. Right now, we have a megalo crab. Man, try to say that 5 times fast. Megalo crab nest to investigate. Yep, they all ran home. Oh. Old man named Neddard. Oh, that's bad. His grandson is under attack or something. Also, okay, good. I was afraid it would throw me into a battle because that would be scary. Because I never went into here. So this is your character screen. From here you can equip different items and look at what you have currently equipped, as well as your item level, which is where are you, cursor? This number right here. Why it has 4 zeros? Couldn't tell you. You can only reach like 115 at this point. But I guess one day they are planning to let us level to item level like 2000, which will be quite interesting. But we obtained Krakau's, which increases our defense and, more importantly, our strength. So let's equip those. Wow, they barely show up. But more importantly, you know, I'm actually not sure what's more important. You can see this weird purple thing, and this is a duty commencement. Duty commencing, basically you create a pocket dimension around yourself. So other players can't interfere with it, and you can watch all the cutscenes you dang well please. But, whoa, hey, language there, kid. Don't worry, I'll protect you with my weak axe. Yep. That's what's about to happen. Alright, so this quest. I remember it not being that difficult, because we have a conjurer on our side. It also is your first introduction to how tanking sort of kind of works. So your job is to ignore the crap out of that one huge guy and only focus on the little guys. So for now, that's what we're gonna do. I remember this not giving me as much damage before, but then I had better equipment the last time I tried this. So that's the thing. Also, we could use Fracture, but there's really no reason to right now. Also, no reason to try attacking him because you can't, really. It's kind of a waste of time. Alright. Now might be a good time to use friggin' Foresight because we're about to be attacked by 3 enemies. If you could toss me that cure, that would be pretty nice. Why is she not curing me? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, so apparently you can't get too far away from her, or she just doesn't heal you. Doesn't feel like it today, I guess. Oh my god, we got 3 more. Should have saved the Foresight. But let's try and kill this guy first, and maybe I can, Oh, she's about to draw all their aggro. No, maybe she's not. Okay, well, it would have been nice. Also, a new guy just joined, Bronbar Rocksplitter. He's there. Heal me. Thank you. If you notice your health getting low in this quest, would probably like try and run away a little bit from the enemies. They do have to be within a certain range of you to attack you. But she's usually pretty good about keeping you, you know, alive. Usually. But I guess today she felt... Oh, well, okay. That guy just murdered that level 5 enemy like it was paste. So. There's a lot of these freaking molting megalith crabs. You guys notice that? Hopefully she's in range of me to heal me. Good, she is. While he deals with the island mega crab and then just murders everything else before I even have a chance to touch it. Which I'm not minding too much, really. Thought he was dead for sure. That's something I still actually had yet to do on Natsuki, because all I did was get to level 26 for Mercy Stroke. So that's as far as I've gone with Warrior, and I've been told after you hit level 30 and learn Defiance, and become a Warrior, actually, it's apparently a lot easier. So we'll see. Also, to become a Dragoon, you have to be at least a level 15 Marauder. So there's that. And then I just went the extra 11 levels because, well, it wasn't that much, really. I mean, that's kind of a lot to just teleport 3 feet, but I need to freaking speed this up a bit. So, let's go ahead and... Man, I have like no money though. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Let's just run. Running is good. Auto running is not so much. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out how to disable this auto running, because it's kind of painful. Anyway, let's run. So, once we turn in this quest and get our reward, I'd say that's about it. Wouldn't you? Where is that stupid aetherite? Ah, there it is. And then we'll head back to the Red Rooster Stead afterwards. But, I'm looking for the Marauder's Guild. Yes, this one. Level 10 will also be a huge milestone, and I'll tell you why later. But, for now, let's return to Wernromzen, or whatever the crap his name is. Shattered shells of megalith crabs proves our valor, some such nonsense. It's so true, considering I think he's must be level 30 if I still haven't fought him yet. Yeah, we probably want the body armor. Untradeable items are green, which we didn't get, so I don't know why it's talking about that. But anyway, go in here and equip the custom-made cuirass and the bronze axe. And you can see we're now item level 1! Aw, man! Also, I mean, you know, we've actually got some decent looking armor of some kind, so that's always nice. But what other trials await us in the level 10 Marauder quest, as well as the other main story quest that I need to go back and do? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Yep. Until then, later guys.